Okay.
And let's jump into the land of down here.
Yep.
Our first game between GENFLIX AEROWOLF and also ONIC Esports.
Damn, a little bit aggressive from the side of ONIC. CW going in using that Shadow Slash to secure and proxy the first top wave.
Meanwhile, Battles still are able to find his space to get farm. And this Drian, I think, need to be a little bit more careful, since we knew that actually Fredo will always ready to cover his teammate. And I think most of the team, both of them, they will try to find space first to get their level, to get their item. After that, maybe they are confident enough. After that, they will try to make a setup.
Oh, but the engage from Drian, and now Keyboy gonna go in, trying to get in, but the jump from Burst, and he's gonna get taken down. Fresh blood for the side of ONIC Esports, and they don't want to stop just right there. GENFLIX is forced to move back.
Yes, and Fredo is being shut down just now in the river, and we knew that I could actually see W. He's pretty comfortable enough to secure his own lane, but he haven't level 4 yet, so maybe he will take a little bit more time.
We can see the confidence from the ONIC there.
Yeah.
First, they just all in and they managed to pick one.
Oh, but Buffer going in, not able to do anything. Continue, Gunny.
No worries, no worries. I was just about to say that ONIC seems to have this confidence in the early stages, and look at Mars here.
Oh, the final blow comes in and Mars is forced to move back to the tower, but oh my god, CW gets taken low. Shadow Slash is used and he gets the kill, but he is also traded back, and now we see a turtle fight. Feathered Airstrike coming in, a lot of damage to the teammate of GENFLIX, but GENFLIX right now on the back foot, they have to run away. Buns trying to chase him down, not gonna get much. Keyboy ejector, but now follow-up coming from the team.
With the Garrot and also the Soul Eater, really perfectly shut it down Keyboy, but I think Drian won't let it happen. So he will trade 1-for-1 just now in the riverside.
Wow, what a chaotic battle from both these teams. Now, while we're talking about early game fights, who do you think has the early game edge? But wait a minute, Shadow Slash is being used, but nothing will come out of it. Gonny.
The thing about this war, I think right now, ONIC has more control. They have this space advantage and they have this turtle advantage. And I think they need to follow up and build their momentum for their
Abyssal Arrow lands, and now the whole team is there for follow-up, and just like that, Farsa gets taken down. That burst damage is insane. The catch potential is insane from GENFLIX AEROWOLF.
Yes, and I think still one more from ONIC side right now, and they will try to shut down Mars. We know that actually it's pretty hard for Mars to play in the side lane, even though especially that but I think Clay won't let it happen to his teammate, and still trying to giving a lot of pressure in, even though the flame shot trying to almost shut it down. CW still one more Clay trying to catch up, but oh my god, trying to run away from CW. I think still managed to survive.
Wow, that was such an aggressive play from CW, maybe a little bit greedy at some point, because he was 1 HP and he was being chased down by a Selena. That was kind of risky from him, but he made it work.
If you noticed here, Sans is just chilling. Sans is in farming mode. He needs that gold difference, and right now Sans
right here, Boxy uses the Shield Unity, and Feather Airstrike is used, and GENFLIX is forced back to the back to behind his tower, and now the turtle will spawn in a minute. So in a few seconds actually. So GENFLIX has to recuperate. They have to literally come back here strong, because if not, this will be a free turtle from ONIC.
Yes, but Keyboy is already waiting inside the boss, and also the ejector they're coming from Keyboy. Shut it down, Bottle by himself. But meanwhile, Renas, maybe the braver fighter, really trying to shut down the Sands as the jungler from ONIC Esports, and really good backup and follow up. They're coming from Fredo as well. But Clay, meanwhile, he will shut it down as well. So 2-for-1. For ONIC Esports. It's
such a back and forth trade, but Feather Airstrike will come forward for Fredo QT, and Fredo QT is forced to run away. Now we see Baxia using his Shield Unity, not going in. He's forced to push back because there's a tower there, unfortunately for him.
And there's no minion as well for him, so he don't want to force himself to. Maybe at least to dive inside the top turret.
Now it's 7-4, but it looks so close, right? Everyone is so close. Every single fight, they always trade equally for the most part. So right now, turtle number 2. Who do you think will take this fight, Gonny?
I think from the setup, it's already, it's clear. GENFLIX already has the advantage of spacing here. But
right here, oh my god, right here, Feather Airstrike comes in. Selena will take down Boxia, and now Forza is caught in a bad situation, but the Unstoppable Force to stop Fredo QT, and Fredo QT gets slashed down by the Shadow Slash. And now Keyboy, looking for a follow-up, takes the ejector to the jungle creep. And wow.
Yeah, I think ONIC Esports, they're giving a lot of pressure for our first game, but GENFLIX AEROWOLF, they knew that they cannot be drawn by ONIC Esports, so at least they have to maybe secure the objective as soon as possible, or maybe get some trap kills. Just need to maintain, at least they don't lose a lot of aspect here.
Unstoppable Force comes in, but Keyboy may be a little bit too greedy. He's forced to use his flicker, and the Blazing Duet will be used, and Selena will take him down.
But the Tortoise really make Butts can survive it from the chase from 3 members from GENFLIX AEROWOLF, and still managed to hanging there for Butts. But I think from CW, this Benedetta, I think he will just try to play safely in the top lane, maybe trying to get the top turret objective as soon as possible, so it will make ONIC to have a little bit rotation later.
I completely agree. Entering 7th minute here, we can see ONIC has the advantage on turrets on gold, but they need to still be cautious.
CW using his Shadow Slash. Keyboy also trying to get into the follow-up, but he will not get the ejector, and as he's forced away by Fredo QT. And now we gotta look at this, right? Keyboy, one of the main ways to win, one of the win conditions for ONIC Esports is if Keyboy can perform in the MPL stage. But wait a minute, Renasmi using his bravest hero, and right now, he just gets taken down.
Yes, I thought that CW still managed can survive, but look at the bravest fighter that coming from Renasmi, really on point. That they knew that actually when Clay tried to make a good initiation with the Abyssal Arrow, it's really worked perfectly.
Yes, but right now Keyboy uses the ejector and makes Fredo QT very low, but he is alone in front. What is he doing? 3v1, and he's still alive. He makes out a lot of pressure for his team, and the re-engage comes in from Boxia. He gets in. Tortoise's poisons is used. They're so tanky. GENFLIX is forced to go back. Wow.
Yes, they really pushed GENFLIX AEROWOLF because they knew that actually they want to try to steal their next objective, which is Turtle. Actually reading this one. But Butts is coming with the Black Seal Unity, trying to get Fredo. Got stunned here, but look at that. Oh my god, the Turtle is already being secured by GENFLIX AEROWOLF. But we can see that actually. Oh my god, 2 down. No, 1-for-1 actually. Butts and also Renasmi, but CW also got so bad punished there.
But GENFLIX doesn't want to stop there. Drian also gets stunned, but he will not be taken down. My god, what a comeback fight from this side of GENFLIX. They were all low. How did they salvage that?
Yeah, GENFLIX managed to turn this 180 for them. I mean, I was just about to say ONIC, they have the advantage, they have the space, but they still need to be careful. And look what just happened here.
And yeah, the person as they coming from battle is really annoying as well. We knew that CW got taken down so many times only by the poker trick. They're coming from Harley here.
Yeah, but the longer this game goes, I think it'll favor GENFLIX more and more, right? Obviously because of the Claude pick. So ONIC really needs to recuperate. They really need to think about a new strategy here because they just keep on getting caught, and the team fights that they should be winning, they've been losing.
Yep, especially Mars already have his Demon Hunter Sword and also Golden Staff, but CW, my god, yeah, will be punished in the bottom lane. Meanwhile, I think GENFLIX AEROWOLF still one more. They are pretty confident enough to have a fight here. And also look at the Braver Fighter really stop ONIC Esports at the bottom lane, even though Drian really unstoppable here. No one can try to catch Drian at the back line.
Wow, this Farsa pick surely has been a lifesaver for ONIC Esports. Whenever GENFLIX tries to wipe them out, Farsa comes in strong. Farsa is insane. Drian is on fire in this game.
A very good point that Mirko just points out here. Farsa is very, very strong in the higher ground. So I think ONIC, they are defending it well with Farsa, but they need to find some counterplay. They need to find some opening to turn this back in their favor.
Yes, and I think GENFLIX AEROWOLF, they really need to find a way how to shut it down, how to shut down Parsha at the back line. It's gonna be an important key as well for GENFLIX AEROWOLF. If they want to turn back the table, at least they need to focus on the jungler or maybe the support first.
Yeah, what do you think ONIC lacks right now? Because if we see, like, every fight starts up with Keyboy and Butts going in, right? And when they go in, they don't get bursted down. They're too tanky. How are they losing these fights? How are they losing these fights? I'm really confused.
Because GENFLIX AEROWOLF, they have like two scaling hero, which is we knew it's from Cloud and also Harley, right? So I think GENFLIX AEROWOLF in this our 10 minutes, they already get their items. So maybe they already pretty confident enough to have a team fight with ONIC Esports. Meanwhile, I didn't see any aggressivity coming from Sans. And also, Giant really hold so hard for this game for ONIC Esports.
Yeah, but just as I say that, look at the damage taken, Keyboy and Butts. Again, damage taken 57k. That's a lot of damage to take in this game. Gunny.
And I think both teams are playing passively here, and they want to minimize blunder. And I think they're both is looking to find the enemy's blunder, the opposing's blunder here.
Yes, and this is actually the crucial moment for these two teams, because Lord already spawned and they really need to maybe do some little bit bait towards Lord here.
Yeah,
and
both teams are constantly shoving their lanes, trying to get pressure over these side lanes and also the mid wave. But look at Benedetta, right? Obviously, she will 100% always have that side lane pressure on the bot side because Claude is over there. And maybe they can use this as pick potential, right? Maybe they can go in while Claude isn't in the fight. And I think it's going to be right here. Drian gets the Harley. Harley, what are you doing? You're two in front of final blow is being used. And now Shadow Slash to take down Selena and the ejector to find Fedo QT. Now GENFLIX in a bad situation, but Blazing Duet will be used to secure Mars. I mean, to secure Drian.
Yes, but this is what actually we are talking about. Like Mars or maybe GENFLIX AEROWOLF, they really need to work how to shut down Pasha, and it really works well with Mars. And he still survived, managed to at least get one member from ONIC Esports.
Can't touch this.
But Lord is going to be secured by ONIC Esports. Here's Momo.
Yep, and it will be secure without any contest from GENFLIX AEROWOLF, because they lost battle in the first place.
Yeah, maybe a little bit of a mispositioning from the side of GENFLIX AEROWOLF, because Claude has the retribution, no? Right? Oh no, Claude. Wait, yeah, Claude.
No,
Claude doesn't have the retribution. He was a gold lane, but I think in team fights he's definitely more crucial than Lapu Lapu. I think Lapu Lapu should have been the one to contest that Benedetta in the bot side.
Maybe he really need to come in the perfect timing and using his Blazing Duet.
Would have to cut you right there as GENFLIX looks for a pick and Keyboy gets picked up, but Butts is looking for a re-engage on Fedo QT. Fedo QT gets bursted down by Sans, and now ONIC are looking to get the tower. Blazing Duet will be used, but it will not be for anything as Mars will get taken down. Double kill. 4. And a killing spree coming from Phantom Slash, and Lord will get the tower.
It's really bad for GENFLIX AEROWOLF actually, because they let Lord at least trying to giving a poking damage towards their base turret in the middle, and it's pretty hard for GENFLIX AEROWOLF because
the damage. Oh my god.
Because we knew Drian is pretty free at the backside and no one can take him down, especially Mars. But GENFLIX, they don't have Mars right now.
But yeah, ONIC just literally trying to end this game, getting all the inhibitor towers. Will GENFLIX be able to defend this base? And yeah, the answer will be quite fast as ONIC pulls back.
Yeah.
Very wise move in my opinion.
They will try to pull back a little bit here, trying to reset, maybe trying to wait for Butts. We know that it will be reset for both teams. Maybe they will try to find the right momentum again, or maybe waiting for the another Lord.
A very smart move indeed by ONIC. They don't want to overcommit unnecessary things, which could turn 180 if they blunder in front of them.
And I can say GENFLIX AEROWOLF, their high ground is pretty strong as well, because they have Bottle with the poker trick. They have Cloud as well.
Yes, with
look at that player gold. My god, Benedetta just cashing in. That's a lot of gold. He's like 2k up on every single player from GENFLIX. My goodness. But yes, let's talk a little bit about the win conditions for ONIC, right? Keyboy has to perform on the MPL stage. What do you think? Has he been performing?
Oh, of course, at this stage, at this first game, I think he has proven his worth being in the first team here.
But yeah, Shield Unity will be used to try to go in. Final blow does not land, but the Shadow Slash will land. Play gets bursted down, and the ejector will get Bottle, but Bottle lives with a sliver of health. And now Fedo QT on the back foot. He's gonna get bursted down, and he will get taken down. A double kill for Benedetta. And now they're just gonna go on a rampage under the Nexus. and Renazmi is gonna get bursted
look
down
at
to
that
ejector.
ejector.
Will also be used to secure bottle, and this will be a dominant performance for ONIC.
Oh my, it's gonna be outstanding gameplay coming from ONIC Esports. And I think they will try to wipe out all of the members from GENFLIX AEROWOLF. And that's it, it's gonna be a wipe out for ONIC Esports.
GG, well played by
Yes.
ONIC Esports. Game
ONIC
one.
Esports, obviously our prediction